Hey, thank you guys for watching, hitting that subscribe button, and getting notified if you haven't already. Something I want to talk about today was what did you do prior to junk removal, and what kind of skills are you bringing to the table when you're coming into this industry? Some people were landscapers, some people were roofers. Maybe you're a business or a banker executive. Maybe you were an accountant or an electrician. There's all kinds of people that are coming into this industry that were that maybe had some experience prior, or maybe just kind of going into it. I would say cold turkey, or dipping the toe in, trying to get wet and decide if this is something they want to do full time or part time, or maybe not at all. So, what did you do before that brings some kind of skills to the business? There's all kinds of things that really can benefit people in the junk removal business that can, if they brought some skills or some habits from a previous job, or just kind of growing up, in that childhood. If you arrive on time early, if you already have an idea with bookkeeping or scheduling, if your previous job you talk to customers a lot and notify them of ideas or things changing, and you're able to deal with abrupt changes, maybe prices, jobs being a little bit bigger than expected, giving a customer, maybe not bad news, but news that they weren't expecting necessarily to hear, or different than what was said before. Things do change as a business. It can be uncomfortable to say sometimes that, hey, I know the load was going to be 500, but it's looking closer to 800. But it's just things you got to do. And if you already have that skill, it's really nice. If you have a skill with editing, taking pictures, that can come in handy. Just with being motivated to wake up early and get things done and get a job done can really help you. Maybe you didn't have many jobs before. Maybe you're just getting into junk removal as your kind of first work venture or your first job. Maybe you're a little bit younger. Maybe you're older and just been, kind of living life and decided to really get yourself busy and get into something and create yourself a junk removal business. It doesn't matter what you've been doing. You can really get in any type of business. Junk removal is no obsession. Just like roofing, or becoming a realtor, or really even getting into psychology or becoming a lawyer for that matter. It's just about focus, the right schooling, the right certificates, spending the right amount of time reading, learning, and putting things in action, and you can really do anything you want. It's amazing what people have achieved in this life, whether they've gone to school or not gone to school, physical abilities or none. It doesn't really matter. So what excites you most about the junk removal business? I know for me, it's a combination of everything: the pickups, the scheduling, the jobs, the hiring, the firing not so much, but the hiring, meeting new people, going to big jobs, finding stuff that we've never seen before, some of these old antiques, the toys. It's amazing what people will pay to throw away or give away or have donated. It's really cool. It's nice to see in the community when you go places and people recognize the vehicle or the t-shirt, and to work with some of these bigger organizations and some of the smaller local organizations as well, to make a difference, and to go from just working things here and there, odd jobs in life, to going to work with big national companies, shaking hands with some local sheriffs and people in town when you go to do pickups. It's amazing where you end up in some of these jobs and neighborhoods. So it's nice, and that's one of the things you need to remember, is to be kind. That everybody you run into this business might be somebody you're going to run into again. It might be your loan officer. It might be the person that sells you your truck down the road. You just never know. All right, so be nice to everybody. And all right, services. It's a big topic. I know a lot of people want to know, what can they add to their business to help grow some more money, some revenue, some of that good old capital, some cash. All right, guys. There's lots of things that you can do to your junk removal business to help raise your profits. The question is, why though? Are you looking for extra money because you're just not making enough, you want to make more? Are you slow right now? Are you not advertising enough with your other junk removal business? Why do you want to add another service? Now, if you're not slow, if you're hitting your advertising real well, you got people showing up, and your junk removal business is expanding, you're not losing, you're not just trying to fill time, then what other services do you want to get into? And do you have the resources to go and start another business? Are you going to, if you want to add dumpsters, are you going to be the guy delivering the dumpsters, or are you already the guy for your junk removal business that manages everything? Do you have the skill to add on other services. Maybe you're doing demolition or remodeling interior or interior of houses and tearing stuff out. Do you have the certificates and license? Does your insurance cover doing different services? There are all kinds of questions to ask yourself, more than just what are some things that I can do to my business to raise profits? How are you going to actually get those services done? If you're steady in your junk removal business and you're not wanting to do other services because you're slow and you're not making enough money, then how are you going to stay busy with the junk removal, keep up with it, and add an extra service? So that's one thing you want to try to make sure you're keeping track of. Is it's so easy to want to keep doing more and more and more and kind of keep yourself in a rut. You end up going from an 8-hour day to a 12-hour day to a 14-hour day. Next thing you know, you're working 24 hours a day, years straight. You're going to get yourself burnt out really quick. All right, so this is where it comes into delegating and learning how to hire quickly. All right, guys, it'll help. It's a comfort zone you got to break past, and every business does it. They hire their first person, they hire their third, their fifth, their 10th, 100 employees, 1,000 employees. It just gets bigger as you grow. Anyways, guys, I wanted to get this video out to you. I don't want to chit chat too long. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If it's your first year or two, I hope these videos have helped give you some tips and information. There's Sonoma Strong out there, JRE, there's a bunch of other people out there. Of course, Jeff Holling Junk Removal. Hit that subscribe button below, get notified, check out our other videos. We got a big one about scrap metal debate, whether you guys should charge for it or how much you can make with the scrap metal. And as always, check out our other videos. Profile should be popping up here or here, and the video should be popping up as well, guys, for you guys to check out that scrap metal debate video. Popular in the business industry as far as scrap metal, whether you should charge to pick it up or you should have a deduction on when you show up, and there's a whole bunch of it there. So curious what you guys' thoughts or opinions on that. Hit the subscribe button, get notified, and happy Holland 2021.